Chelsea versus Fulham match and score predictions. Hey Chelsea fans, let's get started with this video. Today's match against Fulham at Stamford Bridge, I think it's going to be a tricky one. You know, Fulham are one of those London rivals that just come really hard on us, to be honest. You know, they fight. It seems like every game that we play nowadays is a London derby. Like, it's crazy. But, you know, it's good, I guess, to get out of the way early in the season, you know. So, but Fulham have always been one of those teams. And if you remember, guys, last season, Fulham were the only team, I think, along with maybe Man City, that beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And I think in 2025, Fulham are the only team to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So it's going to be a tough match. The match is taking place in the morning times in the UK in 12:30. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but you know, it should be good. But yeah, I think this match, we don't have Cole Palmer. There's been a fitness update that Moises Caicedo hasn't really trained all week. You know, which is, you know, crazy. So we don't even know what lineup is going to be. You know what Enzo Maresca does with his lineup. we don't know what it's going to be. But I think we have enough players anyway without Cole Palmer. Even if, you know, Caicedo doesn't play, you know, maybe give him a rest for this one. But yeah, I think, you know, I'm predicting a 2-0 win. You know, I want a chilled 2-0 win where the boys don't stress themselves. You know, no injuries, obviously. It seems like the boys have just been, you know, getting injured quite a lot these days. But yeah, hopefully no injuries. And let's talk about Fulham. In regards to Fulham, what Fulham have, you know, they're a tricky team. They're a very, very tricky team. Like, it's crazy. They recently, I've heard from Fabrizio Romano that Fulham are looking to sign Samu Chukwueze from AC Milan and Kevin from Shakhtar Donetsk. You know, those are good additions. You know, I hope they have not completed those signings, but, you know, they were advancing in those deals when I saw the news from Fabrizio 2 days ago. You know, I just hope they have not completed those signings. You know, I don't think so anyway. But yeah, those are good additions for Fulham. So Fulham are a good team, and they have a good manager in what's his name? I forgot the manager's name. What's his name? I forgot his manager's name. But yeah, they have a good manager anyway. The managers are always proven to be tough against us. You know, we've played him against a few teams in Premier League. You know, even when he was managing Everton and Watford as well. So yeah, he's a good manager. But yeah, I think we'll have enough for this match and we'll win 2-0. My prediction is just, you know, I want to go from Delap, to be honest. I want to go from Delap and I want to go from Pedro as well. So I'll go with one goal each from Delap and Joao Pedro. And I just want a nice, cool, controlled performance. You know, I don't want no chaotic back and forth performance. You know, I think that's what Enzo Maresca has fixed in this team. We don't let teams go back and forth with us. You know, we're defensively sound as a team. I mean not just the defense or who we have available, but as a team. Like, you know, the wingers do their jobs. You know, even the strikers do their jobs defensively when we're attacking, when we're defending corners. You know, people like Joao Pedro and people like Joao Pedro and Delap defensively are sound as well. You know, so. Yeah, I just want it to be a nice, chilled performance where we not necessarily dominate, but we control the game and take our chances. You know, I think that's going to be key. We don't want the repeat of this last time Fulham came to Stamford Bridge, where, you know, we were leading 1-0 and then we missed way too many chances. You know, with Jackson, and just, you know, they just, you know, capitalized on a few mistakes or something in defense and, you know, scored and then, you know, got a winner later on. I don't want that bullshit. I don't want that. You know, I want a controlled performance where we just control the game and create two chances and just win. That's it. We need to win badly, guys, because the mood among Chelsea fans on the X platform has just been, you know, it's been moody, it's been sad. It's been a lot of people, you know, Chelsea fans, I don't know what the deal is, man. You guys, we're supposed to be in a happy mood, but for some reason, a lot of fans nowadays are just moody and just, like complaining and just negative. Like, what's with the negativity? Like, we're world champions, man. I don't get it. We are world champions, man. And I'm at the place where now I'm not fear. I don't fear anything, man. Regardless of who we have available, listen, I believe in the manager. Enzo Maresca has changed our lives. You feel me? So I don't get the negativity, man. Because Chelsea recently just signed Fakunde Buonanotte from Brighton, and I think is a decent player. Obviously he's not going to be fit enough to play this game. It's too soon for him. Hopefully, after the international break, it will come in, I guess. And because Chelsea missed out on Xavi Simons and signed Fakunde Buonanotte, a lot of people have been negative and just complaining about the sweating directors, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't get it, man. Listen, I trust in this team, and I trust in what we'll bring in. You feel me? So I like what Chelsea is doing now. We don't overspend or try to break UEFA laws anymore. That's good, man. That's good. People are so used to us just signing willy-nilly, just getting all our targets, and then we end up breaking UEFA laws, and that ends up handicapping us, or getting us fined. We don't need all that bullshit anymore. And also, so yeah, I'm happy. I'm a happy Chelsea fan, man. I don't fall into this negative nonsense I see online. But also, lastly, let me mention that we are back in the Champions League, as you know, and obviously Chelsea were awarded as one of the greatest teams in Europe for our great achievements in UEFA, and winning all UEFA competition down to the youth level, which is amazing. So let's give ourselves a pat on the back for as being Chelsea fans, man. No other teams can say this. You get me? Arsenal fans can't say this. United fans can't say this. Liverpool, none of them can say this shit. You feel me? So yeah, man. Chelsea fans, yeah, let's watch this game today, and let's get a win and just have a good international break, and hopefully none of our players get injured on the international break. But yeah, after this game is done against Fulham at Stamford Bridge, I'll do my post-match review as well, and hopefully it's a good one. I don't want to come on here be moody as well, man. So I don't need that. So yeah, guys, have a good weekend, and let's enjoy the match. All right, peace. And also make sure you like this video, man. Like this video, and and comment below. Let me know what your score and match prediction will be for this match against Fulham. All right, see you guys next time. Peace.